What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I think I'm actually gonna get tints for the Model Y, for that Model Y right there, that's actually mine. And I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet, but there's an installer coming at 3 o'clock today, and I think I'm gonna do front and rear tints all the way around the back rear window, and I also think I'm gonna do a tint on the front windshield as well. So let's get into this video. We're gonna figure out and decide what tint I'm gonna do all around it. I'm gonna show you the before and after I get my Model Y tinted in ceramic tint today. So thanks for watching another video, and let's get into it. So yeah, it's definitely super bright out, but here is my 2021 Tesla Model Y. It's super filthy right now, but it's basically sat here since I got it delivered. But you can see the windows are not tinted at all. They're clear as day on the front, and these back windows actually aren't tinted. They're smoked from what I did on research, and I guess the rear window is also smoked as well. So there's really no protection for UV rays or anything like that. But what I'm thinking is, from what I've researched, you should go with like a 30% on the front, or 20 to 30%, and then to match it on the rear, you actually do a 50% because it's already pretty dark. And then the front windscreen, I'm thinking about going, it looks like most people go with like a 70% tint. Some of my friends have actually gone even darker to like a 25 to 50%. But I think I'm just gonna go with a 70% tint on the front. So hopefully it won't be too bad. And I'll paste below to the installer in the SoCal area. It's a pretty good price, but it's not necessarily some of the 3M or other crazy product tint. The brand is like an America's Solar Film or something like that, but it is confirmed ceramic, which should be good enough for me because I'm only keeping this car for like 2 years. So we're almost at the tint shop right now, and talking to a few people, it seems like ceramic tinting on the front seems to be a pretty common thing, and you can really go anywhere from 50 to 70% and still be okay as long as it's ceramic. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask for their feedback at the shop. I'm going to go with something between 50 and 70, and definitely a 20 on the sides and the back windshield and even the back window as well. So we're almost at the tint shop, so hopefully the tint job goes well, and I'll take some video after and my review of it after. So we're just getting to the tint. I've done my Model 3 with him before, so this shouldn't be too bad. It should be a pretty easy process, but I need to figure out where I can park. And okay, so it looks like it's right here. Perfect. So we just got to the shop, and I think what we're gonna do is 50 on the front and the back windows in the back, and then 20% on the front 2 windows for ceramic tint. I just left the tint shop, and the tint shop was pretty good. I decided to go 25s on the front window, 50 in the back 2 windows, and 50% on the back window, because these back windows and the trunk window are already pretty tinted. And then the one thing I was kind of hesitant about, but I did 50% on the front windshield as well. The tint brand is American Standard Window Film, and it is IR Performance Nano Ceramic. And I looked it up, and it protects like 99% of UV rays, which is exactly what you want. So you can see there's a couple bubbles right now, but that's probably going to clear out by the next few days when the sun starts to hit it. It is kind of weird to have tint all around. This is my first time having tint all around the car, so this is actually pretty interesting to see. But I'm gonna get some shots of the outside, and then so it's actually been a few days since I got the tint installed, and I actually had to go back and get some of it removed or redone, because let me show you. Well, I got the windshield done, and the tint that they used was this brand called American Standard Film, and this is the newer tint that I got at a different shop. But the old tint, it wasn't as crystal clear as this one. It had some waviness inside some of the film, and it just was not clear at all. It was probably like a 70 to 80% clarity on the film. And so the other shop that I went to was in OC. I'll put the details in the description down below, but the shop I went to get it all redone was OC Tint Solutions. Not all redone, so they basically did the front windshield completely redone in 3M nano ceramic, and you can see right now it's pretty clear. It's about like 90 to 95% clear. You can see kind of right here some of the bubbling, or maybe you can't see it. Let me see if I can switch the focus. you can see it's very clear, and he redid the front windshield, he removed the old tint, and then since I was pretty impressed by the work that he showed me there, so you should definitely go check out Jason at OC Tint Solutions, but he showed me some of the work that they do there. So I redid my front 2 windows as well in 3M nano ceramic, and this is why he basically convinced me to do the work again, is because if you look at some of the cut right here on the window, you can see it's very close to the edge. And how he does this is he has this window and the front windshield of the Model Y and the Model 3 at his shop, and he's able to basically pre-do the window tint on those pieces of glass before putting it on his customers' cars. So in terms of the price I paid at OC Tint Solutions, I'm not gonna divulge that because Jason asked me to not tell other people how much I paid for the tint solution, but I can say it's a pretty good fair price from what I've seen at other tint shops in the area. But the initial price I paid for all the tint at the first shop for the windshield, the roof, and the sides was $550. But then I paid more to get some of it removed so I can get some of the other tint redone at the OC Tint Solutions shop. I'll put a breakdown of how much I paid at the first shop in the description down below. And then I'll also put the contact information of OC Tint Solutions if you want to go that route. But I can tell you it's going to be a lot more expensive to do the front windshield, the sides, the roof, and the back at OC Tint Solutions because of course you really pay for what you get. So this is definitely my first time having the front windshield tinted along with the roof. My Model 3 had the windows tinted on the side and the rear, but you can really tell the difference with the UV and heat rejection from the front and the top. But you can see it actually looks really good too. It adds like a nice little darkness to the front. The front is tinted at 50% and it really matches with the chrome delete or the black trim out on the sides. And the one thing I really wanted to match is that the front windows and the rear windows kind of match in shade or tint percentage darkness. So it doesn't look lopsided like the first tint job that was before. And this is a 15% in the front and a 50% in the rear. So I'll do some B-roll of the whole car so you can see what it looks like with the tint all around, so you can get a better idea of what yours will look like after you do this same tint job. I'm pretty happy with this whole tint experience. Even though I kind of screwed up and I went to 2 different shops, if I had to do it again, I still probably would do the same thing just because the first shop was definitely a lot cheaper than the other shops in the area. And I'd probably just do the front 2 windows and the rear window in the back. And then I would go to Jason at OC Tint Solutions for the front windshield, just because the front windshield is what you're looking at all the time, when you're driving around, so you want it to be extra super clear. In terms of having the front windshield tinted and the roof tinted again, I would 100% do it again because you can really tell the difference, especially with this huge piece of glass. The Model 3 actually has like something in the middle to separate it, but the Model Y is just this huge piece of glass, and you can see the sun just comes directly right down. And so the UV and heat rejection technology really helps and keeps the Model Y cooler when you're driving around. But yeah, thanks for watching this quick video on my tinting experience on my Tesla Y. I would 100% do it again, but now I would do it with 2 different shops. So if you're interested in going to any of those shops, put the details down in the description down below. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts on tinting your Model Y or even your other Tesla, and if you would do the same route that I would do. I'd love to hear your thoughts. All right guys, thanks for watching this video. Please hit that like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.